Okay, how would you caption this image? Joe?
You guys have anything except Cat Fancy magazine around here? Woof.
Anna?
I don't know how to tell you this, but you're adopted.
So, researchers asked this question in a 2013 study, but just before they asked, some participants were instructed to think about death. The researchers found the participants who were asked to think about death wrote funnier captions, meaning an independent panel sat down and judged their captions to be more humorous. Thinking about death has all kinds of effects on your life that you may not expect. Back in 1973, Ernest Becker published The Denial of Death, where he argues that
all human action is taken to ignore or avoid the anxiety generated by the inevitability of death.
In the caption study, humour is one way to cope with the idea of death. It's an anxiety buffer, a coping mechanism to make you feel more comfortable. Becker's work inspired terror management theory, which, quite similarly, suggests that thinking about our mortality influences our behaviour. There are ways where this seems pretty logical, like how the thought of death makes us more generous. For example, one study found people who think more about their own death are more likely to donate blood. People diagnosed with a terminal illness or those who have a near-death experience tend to focus on more positive things in life. But for the most part, thinking about death has surprising effects. One of the biggest claims of terror management theory is that thinking about your death intensifies how your values affect your actions. After judges ruling in prostitution cases answered questions about their own mortality, they set much higher penalties. On average, they set a $455 bond compared to a $50 bond from judges who didn't complete the personality test. Being reminded of their own mortality can actually cause younger people to behave more recklessly. They adopt a
#YOLO.
"you only live once" mentality. In a series of studies, participants were asked to write about what would happen to them if they physically died. Following this task, those participants were more likely to show reckless driving behaviour, like running a red light or speeding. And even when people were shown a film about car accidents, they still drove over the speed limit. It's kind of ironic that these reminders of death promote reckless behaviour. In a way, people think they're invincible.
While avoiding death is instinctual to all animals, fearing death is unique to humans. Ernest Becker wrote,
"The idea of death, the fear of it, haunts the human animal like nothing else. It is a mainspring of human activity designed to avoid the fatality of death, to overcome it by denying in some way that it is the final destiny for man."
Avoiding the uncomfortable fact that one day you are going to die shapes all kinds of interesting behaviour. Even if you laugh in the face of death, this response comes from your conscious or unconscious knowledge of your own mortality. No one gets to avoid this, but you can be scared by it, or you can have fun living. Stay curious.
"That's my line!"
So, death is a pretty complicated topic, and some of my friends have videos that explore it as well. Go over to It's Okay to Be Smart, where Joe asks, do animals mourn? And be sure to check out Gross Science, where Anna looks at the juicy science of what happens inside your body after death. And subscribe to BrainCraft for a new video every week. Well, I'm alive anyway.